Imagine for a moment that all the knowledge you seek, truths about yourself, the universe, and the mysteries of existence, resides not just in books, teachers, or external sources, but deep within your own consciousness. What if every revelation, every answer you've ever sought, has always been a part of you, patiently waiting to be discovered?
Throughout history, philosophers, mystics, and thinkers have reflected on the nature of this inner wisdom, suggesting that we are inherently interconnected with an inexhaustible reservoir of knowledge. Could it be that life's greatest secrets lie hidden within us, accessible through inner reflection, spiritual awakening, and sincere inquiry? Perhaps the outward journey is less about uncovering new truths and more about rediscovering what has always been there, dormant, waiting to be awakened.
Unlocking inner wisdom, exploring the mysteries of innate knowledge. Throughout history, countless philosophies and spiritual traditions have asked a profound question. Where does knowledge truly come from? Is it something we acquire solely through external learning and experience? Or does the vast reservoir of understanding already reside within us, waiting to be discovered? This idea, that much of what we seek is within, not without, has fascinated thinkers, mystics, and scientists alike. One of the earliest and most influential perspectives comes from the Greek philosopher Plato. He proposed the theory of remembrance, asserting that our souls possess innate knowledge of past lives. Learning from this perspective is not about acquiring new facts, but about awakening truths already present within us. Imagine a child solving complex geometric problems seemingly born out of nowhere, guided by an inner spark of recognition. Plato believed that such moments are instances in which the soul remembers what it has always known. While this idea evokes a sense of spiritual continuity, modern science suggests that learning is primarily experiential, constructed through interaction with the outside world. Plato's theory invites us to consider that perhaps some deeper truths lie dormant within us, ready to be awakened through introspection and dialogue.
In the field of psychology, Carl Jung expanded on this idea with his concept of the collective unconscious. He suggested that beneath our consciousness lies a shared mental repository, an inherited layer containing archetypes, symbols, and memories passed down through generations. This collective wisdom influences dreams, art, and intuition, connecting us to universal patterns that transcend individual experience. Listening to these symbols can provide extraordinary insights. Dream journals, creative expression, and conscious reflection become tools for accessing this deep well of inner knowledge. However, critics argue that these archetypes might simply be cultural constructs, subjective interpretations rather than universally inherited truths. Still, exploring this collective aspect of consciousness opens up a world of possibilities. That within us, we share a common source of wisdom. Meanwhile, in the Eastern traditions of Hinduism and Buddhism, there is a profound emphasis on the unity of the self with the universe. The teachings about Atman, the true self, and Brahman, universal consciousness, suggest that the knowledge we seek externally is already rooted within our being. Meditation, yoga, and mindfulness are methods for understanding this interconnectedness, a process that allows us to peel away layers of illusion to discover that clarity, truth, and knowledge are already part of our essence. These teachings challenge the idea that learning comes solely from external sources. Instead, they propose that inner realization and spiritual awakening are pathways to discovering vast, innate wisdom.
Of course, its mystical and experiential nature is deeply personal and subjective, often based on faith and personal introspection rather than empirical validation. Another powerful approach comes from Socratic philosophy. Socrates believed that each person possesses innate knowledge, an inner wisdom that can be discovered through constant questioning and dialogue. The famous example of Socrates questioning a young man to reveal his own understanding demonstrates that insights often lie dormant within us, waiting to be awakened through close inquiry. This method, while beautiful, presupposes that such inner knowledge exists and that honest reflection can bring it to light. In practice, complex knowledge or technical mastery often requires external learning and experience, but Socratic questioning remains a meaningful way to access our fundamental values and truths.
In recent decades, New Age and contemporary spiritual movements have embraced the idea that humans are connected to a universal or cosmic consciousness, an inexhaustible source of unlimited knowledge. Practices such as meditation, visualization, and energy work seek to establish a direct connection with this infinite resource. Many find that, through stillness and concentration, they receive intuitive insights that seem to flow beyond the individual mind. While these experiences can be profoundly transformative, skeptics caution that these claims are subjective and often lack scientific validity. Relying solely on internal impressions without external corroboration can sometimes lead to misconceptions. However, many report real breakthroughs by trusting their inner guidance. While these philosophies and practices are inspiring and can foster profound personal growth, they also face criticism. Many argue that their reliance on subjective experience, mystical concepts, or unverifiable claims limits their applicability in scientific or practical contexts. Yet each offers a valuable perspective, that within us lies a vast, often uncharted ocean of understanding, awaiting curiosity, reflection, and spiritual openness to explore it.
So how can you begin to access this inner reservoir of knowledge? The answer varies: engaging in reflective dialogue, meditating to quiet the mind, studying spiritual or philosophical teachings, or simply listening inwardly through intuition and silence. Whether through visualization, questioning, or inner stillness, the invitation remains the same: an opportunity to discover that the most important truths may already reside within you, just below the surface of awareness. At its core, this journey inward is not just about acquiring knowledge. It's about realizing that you are inherently connected to a deep well of wisdom, an eternal and universal presence that has always been with you. It's about moving from externally seeking answers to trusting your inner self as a source of understanding and clarity. This exploration invites us to reflect on what learning truly means. Is knowledge something we simply memorize and accumulate externally, or is it a deep living truth waiting to be awakened through inner inquiry? As we open ourselves to these ideas, we begin to understand that the process of discovery is as much about trusting ourselves and our internal experiences as it is about external facts.
Whether we are inspired by the philosophical richness of Plato and Socrates, the profound symbolism of Jung, the mystical teachings of Eastern traditions, or the intuitive practices promoted by modern spirituality, the core message remains constant. The deepest wisdom often resides within us, accessible through serene reflection, sincere inquiry, and heartfelt exploration. By adopting this perspective, we transform the act of learning into a journey of inner awakening, a continual rediscovery that connects us to timeless truths and expands our understanding of ourselves and the universe. And in doing so, we realize that the key to unlocking the greatest secrets of the universe lies not outside of us, but within our own consciousness, patiently awaiting our attention. Now, the question is, are you willing to explore the depths of your inner world, to listen to the whispers of your innate wisdom? The opportunity is here, available at all times, waiting for your curiosity and openness to make it a reality. The journey within is perhaps the most magnificent adventure of all, one that promises to reveal the infinite and radiant truths that already belong to you. As we delve into this inner exploration, we are invited to reconsider our assumptions about knowledge itself. Is learning simply accumulating data from external sources, or is it a process of awakening the innate truths that lie dormant within us? Discoveries from ancient philosophies, spiritual traditions, and contemporary perspectives point to a profound understanding. The deepest truths are intertwined in the fabric of our own consciousness.
By looking within with curiosity, humility, and trust, we open ourselves to an inexhaustible flow of wisdom that transcends time and space. The journey toward understanding begins not outside of us, but within, where the deepest secrets of the universe patiently wait to be recalled. Are you willing to unleash the immense reservoir of inner knowledge that already belongs to you? The adventure of self-discovery awaits.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future ideas that challenge us to think outside the box. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, and don't forget to always maintain that curiosity that drives progress. Also, explore even more fascinating content on our channel. From life-changing tips and cutting-edge technology, to the mysteries of spirituality, travel to various countries, delicious recipes, health hacks, and language learning, there's something here to spark your curiosity and elevate your life. Dive in and discover a world of knowledge awaits us.